Booktube, it's Janet, and here I am with just a quick update of where I'm up to with Genrethon. I've actually had to close all the blinds and tilt my camera today because the sun is so bright. Who would have thought in the north of England, make a note of it, that it was blinding everything on my screen. So yeah, great day. Quite unusual. So Genrethon, if you've not heard of it, is it's started by Brittany and a few other booktubers from Under the Radar Books, and it's to encourage you to read out of your comfort zone. And all you've got to do is within this week is read 3 books from a different genre that is new to you or something that you don't read very often. And so I've chosen 4. I am behind with my reading because I did TBR Takedown last weekend, and I got a bit behind with that because as real life gets in the way and work, or as Philip Larkin calls it, the toad gets in the way, so you have to go to work and things. But I am going to carry on and finish everything that I'm reading because I'm really enjoying it. I was quite slumpy before, so it's really given me a push to get reading, and so far this month I've been like a reading demon. So the first book I've read for Genrethon is a children's book, and this is Kenzuki's Kingdom by Michael Morpurgo. When I do my wrap up, I'll do more in depth of what the books are about. But absolutely loved it, really great. My daughter bought it for me for Christmas because it was something that she'd read in school and really enjoyed and thought I'd like it, and she was right. So I loved that one. So that was children's because I don't really read children's very much. And the next one was horror. I'm not entirely sure if I've actually even read a horror book before. So I went for Carrie by Stephen King, and I loved it. I don't know if you can say that about a horror book, but I really enjoyed it, considering this was Stephen King's very first novel that he actually threw in the bin and his wife rescued because she said, no, it's good, carry on with it. Carrie. But yeah, I enjoyed it, I'll tell you more. And yeah, there's something, yeah. Sometimes I wish that I had Carrie's abilities. So where I'm up to now is I'm doing some vintage sci-fi. So I'm actually just begun reading The Day of the Triffids by John Wyndham. I'm only just old enough to remember that there was a BBC adaptation of this. I think it was like late 70s, early 80s. But I wasn't really old enough to watch it, but I remember there was a lot of talk about it at the time. So I've just started reading that, and it's going well so far. So that's my 3rd one for Genrethon. And the final one I've chosen is a fantasy book, which I've not started yet, but I am definitely going to read. And that's Assassin's Apprentice by Robin Hobb. Because there's so much buzz around how great Robin Hobb is, and she seems to different booktubers who seem to be into different types of book all love her. I've not heard anything negative about Robin Hobb's book, so this is the very first book in numerous series. So yeah, I'm going to start reading that one. So that's what I'll be doing to finish off Genrethon, and it might just go into next week. In addition to that, I am planning on starting a buddy read, my very first buddy read with Eleanor from Eleanor Reads Books next week, and that's A Song for Izzy Bradley by Carrie Spray. You've probably seen a collection of her short stories on BookTube called Sweet Home, which a lot of people seem to either love or a bit meh. Me and Eleanor both really enjoyed it, so we decided to do this buddy read together. It sounds like it might be something that I need someone to hold my hand with as I read it, because it might be a little bit heartbreaking, so I'll be reading that next week. And then I've got a pile of books that I'm in the middle of, and I have put these down just to do my TBR Takedown and Genrethon, but I will get back to them. If you're anything like me, you just read on what mood you're in, so you pick things up and then you're really enjoying it, but sometimes it's just meh, not today, and I want something else. So I'm just a bit of the way into Carol by Patricia Highsmith. Started off a bit slow, but it has just started to pick up a little bit. I'm not very far in it, so that's what I'm kind of reading at the minute. I'm also reading Everyday Sexism by Laura Bates. Again, I've only just read a little bit, but this is sort of like a book you can dip in and out of, so I will get to that. This is the book I was actually reading just as I started TBR Takedown and Genrethon, Illuminate by Amy Kaufman and Jay Kristoff, and I was actually really enjoying this, so I'll probably pick this one back up again really quickly, and I think it won't take me long to finish it. Again, I'm seem to be at the same point in all of these books, just about 10% in with them. And War and Peace. You might have seen that I mentioned this a while back, that I've started War and Peace. I haven't got any further than where I said before. I need to make myself, when I read Les Miserables, which is almost as big as this, I made myself a plan that I would read 20 pages every day. Now 20 pages isn't a lot, but the typeset in it is like this. Can you see how tiny it is? So you do actually cover quite a bit of ground in 20 pages. And I'm quite a slow reader, so I need to do that with this one, because it's actually turning out to be more readable than I thought it would be. So I will finish it. I will finish it. So that's what I'm reading at the moment. That's where I'm up to with Genrethon. If you're taking part in Genrethon, let me know. Let me know how you're getting on. If you like what you see, give me a thumbs up. And even better if you subscribe. I love it when we have chats. And I love meeting up with other booktubers and seeing what they think. And, you know, people who've got the same kind of passion for reading as me. And I'll see you all soon. Bye.